Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News for 2012.
2012
is here. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
And I'm Adele Quo.
And our first show for 2012 kicks off with, the usual news and community bulletin board. Adele is here with
It's Easy Being Green.
We're getting pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Community bulletin board,
More energy.
CBB, Rich Masabny and his reviews. And Rich is also doing an interview tonight with a couple of folks from Teatro de la Luna. Right? Okay.
And Craig, even though the year doesn't,
yes, go ahead.
even though the year changes, we still do the same old routine. But anyways,
same old routine. But before we begin the news, here's a reminder.
Yes,
from our
Arlington
partner
Weekly
here.
News is available at www.youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1. So please check us out on YouTube for the latest information happening here in Arlington.
All right, thanks, Daniel. All right, the first of our stories, Arlington wrapped up 2011 with some really good news. For the first time in 50 years, there were no reported murders in the county for the whole year. If Arlington makes it through March 15th without a homicide, it will take 2 years, that will mark 2 years, without one. That's good news. Daniel.
And Craig, Arlington police need help locating 2 missing teens. Natalie Benita, 14, and Christian Manzano, 15, were last seen on Tuesday, January the 3rd. Their disappearance is not suspicious, but due to their severe cold, police want to locate the couple as soon as possible. Natalie is a white Hispanic female, 5 foot 1 inch, weighing about 130 pounds. She was last seen wearing a red jacket and purple shoes. She was carrying a purple polka-dotted backpack. Christian is a white Hispanic male, 6 foot 1 inch, weighing approximately 180 pounds. He was last seen wearing a black jacket, black jeans, and black knit cap with a Dallas Cowboys logo on the front. Christian was carrying 2 backpacks, one a camouflage print and a second orange and black. Anyone with information is asked to call 703-558-2222.
All right, Daniel, some information now about water warnings. Arlington County has advised residents to avoid the water in 4 Mile Run downstream from Highway 395 to the Potomac River. The warning comes after the fire department discovered petroleum in the water. The source is still unknown, but county staff are investigating. To eliminate the risk of exposure, they're asking residents to, 1, stay away from the affected waters, keep your pets away from the water, and avoid recreational use of 4 Mile Run downstream of 395. And do not fish, wade, or swim in the stream. Daniel.
And Newt County Board Chair Mary Hughes Hines has designated her top priority for 2012. It is the development of a blueprint for getting deeper, broader civic engagement. At the board's first meeting of the year, Hines unveiled her PLACE, PLACE initiative. PLACE stands for Participation, Leadership, and Civic Engagement. You can visit the county's newsroom for more information at news.arlingtonva.us.
All right, Daniel, some attaboys now. 10 Wakefield High School students received the prestigious and internationally recognized Diploma of Spanish as a Foreign Language by passing the B1 level DELE exam. The DELE exam is the official accreditation group for fluency in the Spanish language. The diploma received by 10 students was issued by the Ministry of Education in Spain. The students receiving the diplomas are Mario Ramirez, Mario, Nicole Plaza, Rosa Sanchez, Kalan Moore, Maria Stalika Galliano, Paige Rinker, Samantha Spitek, Maximiliano Molina, Lizzie Alarcon, and Dominique Lopez Piper. Congratulations to those Spanish language experts.
Congratulations goes to those Wakefield students, of course.
Absolutely.
Craig, Monday, that's January the 16th, is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. All libraries, public schools, and senior centers will be closed. And Craig, now let's go on to our favorite
Let's do that.
segment.
It's
It's
easy
easy
being
being
green. Here's Adele.
Here you go.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year's. The guests have left, the holiday decorations are back in storage, and gifts have probably been returned or exchanged. So on a short walk this New Year's Day past, the silhouette of large, majestic trees lifting their bare branches against a very blue winter sky reminded me of a Chinese proverb. It goes like this: one generation plants trees, another will enjoy its shade. Trees are truly amazing. They are the original multitaskers. Their leaves and roots clean the air we breathe and the water we drink, protect our streams, prevent soil erosion, lower city temperatures, and boost property values. Their beauty inspires writers and artists. And for most people, they also soften the brutality of the built environment. Trees are more vital to our health and welfare than ever, as more and more trees are cleared and removed to make way for development. So make another New Year's resolution. The next time you want to share a more unique gift, consider a gift that will last a lifetime: the gift of trees. The Fairfax County Restoration Project's Reforest Fairfax. A single gift means that 5 native trees will be planted in Fairfax County in honor of your family member, friend, or client. The recipient will be notified of the gift in a beautiful card displaying your personal message. Plus, you'll be able to track the locations of the planted trees through a map on their website. For more detailed information, visit www.fcrpp3.org/Reforest Fairfax. So remember, it's easy being green with a gift of trees.
Thank you, Adele.
Absolutely, good stuff. I like trees.
Me too.
I like trees. Trees are good.
When are you going to give us some compost stories?
Compost
Next week
story
then, next
week.
time,
We'll talk about
definitely.
compost.
Don't forget to compost.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adele. All right, up next on this, our first show in 2012 is our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board file. On Monday, January 9th, celebrate what would have been Elvis Presley's 77th birthday with library staff at the Shirlington Branch Library from 1 to 2 p.m. Look for Prose Out Loud story time for adults. There'll be a tech class on computer fundamentals at the Central Library from 2 to 4 p.m. Topics include learning computer parts, vocabulary, and practicing mouse skills. No previous experience is required. The 1988 classic Hairspray will be screened at the Shirlington Branch Library at 6:30 p.m. Runs till about 8 o'clock. It stars Ricky Lake, Andy Divine, and Sonny Bono. And by the way, Signature Theater is currently running a stage production of Hairspray. And also there'll be a Meet the Artists event for Cinetic Theater's Speak No More touring company. This company performs physical, silent Shakespeare. The event is from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at the Central Library. For more information, email amdittmann@arlingtonva.us or give them a call, 703-228-7762. Daniel.
And Craig, Central's book club, Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, will run from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. They'll discuss Caravaggio, A Life Sacred and Profane by Andrew Graham Dixon. For more information, 703-228-5945. So that's all taking place on Monday, January the 9th. And Craig, on Tuesday, January the 10th, teens can discuss what they've been reading with teens from other schools and get first dibs at a selection of awesome books. This will take place at a high school teen advisory board meeting being held at the Central Library from 5 to 6:15 p.m. Call 703-228-7692 if you need any information. On Wednesday, January the 11th, AARP's work search events are continuing into the new year. There will be one at the Central Library. The program helps under and unemployed adults over 40 find jobs using the website www.aarpworksearch.org. There will be another tech class. This time it will be on how you can access the library's online digital collection using ebooks and e-readers. It will be at the Shirlington Branch Library from 2 to 4 p.m. And the film Glory Road about Texan Western basketball coach Don Haskins will screen at Westover Branch Library from 6:30 to 8 p.m. on that same day. If you need any more information on these events, go on to the Arlington Public Library events. Visit library.arlingtonva.us. So many things going on this week at the libraries.
All right. And our first show in 2012 continues now with some information on the schools around Arlington here. On Wednesday, January 11th, elementary school students will be released from school early. H.B. Woodlawn High School will have a drama class showcase at 4:30 p.m. on both Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Thursday, January 12th, Kenmore Theater will stage Annie Jr. at 7 p.m. For more information on these and other events, visit the website apsva.us. Some information on volunteering now.
Yes, yes, Craig.
Do you want to read that?
Yes, I go ahead.
You're waiting.
I'll go ahead,
Okay,
yes.
go ahead.
Anticipation here.
Do it.
Well, the American Heart Association is hosting the Heart Ball, which is an elegant black tie celebration of life. It brings together more than 600 of the area's most prominent corporate, healthcare, and community leaders for an evening of dinner, dancing, live entertainment, and auctions. If you are interested in what goes on behind the scenes when preparing for a gala event, there is an immediate need for volunteers, Craig, to assist our event team with logistical preparations leading up to the big day on February the 25th, 2012. We are seeking people with strong computer skills, so maybe that's not good for you, Craig, who can work with minimal supervision in a fast-paced, high-energy environment. Rich? Experience with event planning is helpful, but not required. Call 703-248-1784. Craig, if you need any more information on those volunteer opportunities.
Appreciate that. All right, Daniel. Well, we'll be back with news for seniors right after we hear from Rich Masabny, our man about town, and his reviews. Rich.
Thank you, boys.
Hi,
Thank
Rich.
you, boys.
Happy
Hi,
New
how you
Year,
doing?
Rich.
Happy New Year.
There's a delightful play for the holiday season, even though it's just passed, but don't give up yet. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It's called Perfumery. Perfumery, all right, but perfume, you know. At the first stage in Tyson's Corner. Written by Mikos Lazios. It's a Hungarian-born guy of American citizen now. Perfumery has been used in a few stories you may have heard about under different names, like You've Got Mail, for example, with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. This is set in 1917 in Budapest, in a perfume boutique where several store employees interact. The owner of the place is supposed to be a stern guy, Mr. Hammersholt, and but the point is, it's delightful, it's nice, there's romance, or whatever in it. And there's some pretty good actors in this thing. I say first stage at Tyson's. It'll be there through January 8th. Maybe get extended. Who knows? Phone number 703-854-1856. Or check the website. It's firststagetyson.org. Chicago's ambassadors of mirth and satire, the Second City, are performing at Woolly Mammoth at the district with a show called Spoiler Alert, Everybody Dies. This is satirical improvisational comedy is as good as it gets. You can't do better than the Second City. Many well-known people came out of there. Joining the group for the show in D.C. is Jessica Francis Dukes. I know her. She's a nice, fine actress in town. Wish I had time to tell you about all the performers, but do yourself a favor before they close up on January 8th. Spoiler alert at Woolly Mammoth. For information, call 202-393-5600. $39.39, or check the website, woolymammoth.net. This time it's net. The popular musical, Craig was just mentioning about Hairspray, the movie, but the musical is currently right now at Signature Theater. It'll be there till the end of the month, or January 29, in Shirlington, set in 1962 Baltimore, where Hairspray is a happy romp with an underlying message. The night I saw the show, they had somebody else playing the lead role, but it's a gal named Carolyn Cole is the one who plays the daughter of, and the role played by the mother is always a guy, a big man. And in this case, Robert Aubrey Davis, who's a local celebrity around town in journalism, he plays Tracy's mother, Edna. Anyway, it's a good show, a lot of fun. You maybe saw it with John Travolta in the movies. Throughout the play, references are made, though, to segregation. Remember, it's 1962 in Baltimore. Whites and blacks, they didn't mix around together. And the girl in this show, the daughter, Tracy, is on some TV shows in Baltimore, and she's trying to get to mix with some of the blacks and vice versa. And it looks to me like she succeeded. The phone number at the Signature Theater is 703-820-9771. And check the web at signature-theater with an RE.org. It's on the screen. And finally, I want to tell you about a restaurant I sort of found that's only been there about a year in Clarendon. It's called the American Tap Room. It opened last year, and what I found out, it's a bustling place. I mean, they got everything you want there. I mean, they have everything. They got burgers, they got sandwiches, they got pizzas, they got entrees, they got seafood. Crazy. American Tap Room is really, it's located at 3101 Wilson Boulevard, right in the heart of Clarendon. It features 40 beers on tap. You ought to enjoy that, Craig.
I was just there.
Were you? Okay,
Yeah,
and they
check it
got
out.
bottled beers too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And
lots
they
of
got a
beer.
full bar and a martini bar. Anyway, I'll say what I think about the place is the service and the management's top notch. Frank Matolo is the director of operations, and Sam Oster is the manager. And the night I was there, there's a waitress called Kathleen Wilmot. I know her from another place. She's good, and she knows how to take care of the table, and she knows when you talk to her, she knows what you're talking about. Anyway, I got a flight of beers that night, of 4 beers I'd never heard about. I swear. Harpoon, Allagash, Bells, and Palm.
There you go.
So I was floating out of the place.
Being the beer aficionado that you are.
That's true. Anyway, they have ribeye steak. They got whatever you want. American Tap Room is a terrific place. A great new place in our area. American Tap Room, 3101 Wilson, I said, at the corner of Wilson and North Highland Street. For more information and reservations, call 703-312-9080 and check the web. It's americantaproom.com. And so much of it means the management. Mattello guy, the director of operations, and Sam Oster, the manager, they're good. They stand out. Really nice. You feel comfortable there. So.
It's a good place, yeah. We stopped in there, Di and I stopped in there and had lunch the other day, and it's a combination, a really nice, classy sports bar with a nice restaurant right next door to it. They've got fireplaces.
That's right.
Fire pits outside. They have a back bar with about a 60-inch flat panel.
My goodness gracious, I was concentrating on the beers and the martinis, and I missed all that.
It's a great place. It really is. It's nice. Parking could be the key issue.
Oh, yeah,
for them,
you're right.
you know.
You're right. You're right.
If they validate, that could be good, but it's a great bar.
Thank you.